Greetings from Sean Moore Ministries. And I just want to say that every video that we put out dealing with the subject matter of violence is personal for me. It could have been me or it could have been my family that's affected by gun violence. Every person that I introduce you to in this next video, I knew personally. Reggie Harris was my childhood friend. He stayed 3 houses down from me. He rode with me to school every day. His nickname was Ready Reg. I could call him if there were 20 people outside and they had a problem with me. Ready Reg was always ready. Tony Carter, that's my boy Alfie's oldest brother. Tony Carter was my man. Damon Barnett, we spent many days together, and a lot of people in Saginaw, Michigan know Big Dame, and we miss him dearly. Nuno Casas, that was my friend, my boy, and he already know how much I miss him. Tinsley, we went to school together. When I first turned my life over to God and I moved home to Saginaw, Michigan, Tinsley had an apartment above mine, and we talked every day. Eric King, we went to school together, and he was my friend in the days when I hung out with Inga Scott, Gerald Richardson, Victor Logan, Dooney, Serge, Mark Banks, Big Stacy, Inga David Patton. Those days, Anthony Barker, that was my boy, Big Amp. Patrick Jennings, that's my cousin Corey, one of my cousin Corey's real close friends. The last time I saw Pat was on Genesee Street, and I rode up on him and he laughed. He said, "Man, you riding up on me?" I was like, "Man, you ain't gonna do nothing." But man, I didn't know that was gonna be my last time talking to him. Robert Lee, his grandmother and my mother are real good friends. Man, we went to school together. Dre Smith, that was my boy. He hung out with us with Eric King in those days. We went to school together. Jamil Clark lived across the street from my auntie, and I don't even think that he was even close to being in the streets or even a problem with anybody. So I don't understand why they did what they did to him. And then my boy Joe, we called him Black Joe, Joseph Chapman. And the only thing I remember about him, he used to always, I shouldn't say the only thing, but one thing that really stands out to me about him is he used to always say, "Bear, let me hit that dog, let me hit that dog." And y'all, those of you in the streets know what I'm talking about when he say, "Let me hit that dog." Always. Miss Joe. Not because of him wanting to let me hit something, but I just missed y'all. Shannon Reese, that's my boy. He stayed around the corner with me. Me and his brother, Ronald Reese, were real good friends. And then I can't do this video without mentioning my cousins. They wasn't murdered in the street, but they was in the streets. My cousin Philip, they set that example for me of what it looks like to be in the streets. Philip Rozier, and then my cousin Daryl White. Gun violence doesn't necessarily just affect the person who is murdered. Gun violence hurts the family, it hurts the community, and it hurts the very heart of God. One of the 10 commandments is "Thou shalt not kill." We're not going to stop violence completely, but the goal is to help decrease some of the violence. We're not going to save all the young people who are involved in the streets, but we can save a few. My life speaks for itself. I'm more than qualified to teach someone how to transition from the street life to now living an exemplary life. Somebody has got to teach these young people how to solve conflict without using guns and using their words. Peace and love from Sean Moore Ministries.